Good morning. My name is Wiernusz. I'm the director of bands at Clearview Regional High School. Thank you for coming out to our annual Day of Remembrance. It's a wonderful event. You're in for some fantastic music and some great speakers. To start, I ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you very much. Every year, the local VFW posts around the country run an essay contest for students in middle school and high school. And throughout each VFW chooses, takes their essays, reads them, and then a panel chooses winners from each of the posts. We are fortunate that we have a number of winners here from the Clearview, from our 2 hosts here at Clearview, and we are going to invite them up to speak and read their essays. So if you could, we're going to invite them up over here. If you could please give applause for our VFW.
Well, I'm not a VFW winner, but I have a little poem to say before we get started. My name's Savanna, and I am part of the student council for the middle school, and I'm in the secondary. The poem that I'm going to be reading today is called A Fallen. Fragile is a single life the brave so freely give. Bound for morality, their souls will surely live. Death, don't be proud for what you took, they freely gave away. Their quest for freedom far outweighed the fear that you convey. They joined the ranks of warriors, staying vigil day and night. They often skipped a meal or two, but they never missed a fight. God bless the men and women whose fighting days are done. Say a special prayer at night for each and every one. Rest assured that you will find throughout the coming years, these fallen warriors will return in the hearts of all their peers. If we forget their sacrifice, their deaths will be vain. Let's stand beside their loved ones as we sing their last refrain. You've come upon our heaven's gate, you surely won't have long to wait. The saints will take good care of you, but there is still a lot to do.
My name is Logan, and I won the county VFW. This is my essay. Patriotism means to stand by your country, not by your president, either a resident. In other words, this quote suggests that you should support your country and fight for it, but not necessarily fight for the president. How do you show patriotism? There are many ways to show respect for your country. It happens every day. When you salute the flag in the morning, or if you see a veteran, you can shake their hand and thank them for their service. Another way to show patriotism is on holidays. On September 11th, anyone can go to the memorial in New York City where the Twin Towers used to stand. But what can we do for our country to show patriotism? One way is by joining the military. It's considered that joining the military is the highest level of service you can do for your country. Some symbols that represent patriotism are the American flag. For instance, you see it every day. The colors each represent something about this country. Red, valor and bravery. White, purity and innocence and justice. And lastly, blue, vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Other patriotic symbols like the bald eagle or country bird represent strength, freedom, and courage. One other symbol of patriotism is the Statue of Liberty. The statue is located in New York City and was gifted from the French to symbolize the alliance between the two countries. It was finished on October 28, 1886. The ceremony was held on July 4, 1884. Now known as the 4th of July, a holiday that we now celebrate on the day the Declaration of Independence was signed. When the 13 American colonies separated from Britain, the Statue of Liberty represents patriotism because it embodies the American ideals of freedom, democracy, and opportunity through its symbolic design. Patriotism plays a big role in my life. Every day I salute the flag. I like to support small companies, ones that are only in America, not a chain company that has worked hard to make their money, but their money is already on the love. I also collect books for school and people who cannot afford them. Patriotism to me showing love and support for the country we live in.
My name is Aida Fraiser, and I got second place. To me, patriotism is being kind, respectful, not just to veterans in your country, but to everyone to show our spirit. Sink or swim, live or die, survive or perish, I am with my country from this day on. You may depend on it, by John Adams. In my life, I know many people who are either patriotic or have served our country. My great-grandfather was in World War II and journaled about his time overseas, serving in the U.S.A. My grandfather was on my dad's side, was in Vietnam, and was also overseas. My 4th grade English teacher was in the Air Force, and so was her husband. My family, friends, neighbors, and are all very patriotic with flags, signs, or stickers on their cars. Most of all, I'm proud of my older brother, who is an officer in the Army and lives in Louisiana. He's going to captain school in Georgia very soon. He attended college, earned a degree, and then decided to join the military. Most people think their siblings are annoying and don't appreciate them enough. I only see him at Christmas time, and while most see their brothers and sisters every day. I miss my brother very much, but I'm very proud of him. Serving our country is a tradition that has been passed down through my family, friends, teachers, and peers, and more. I understand what it's like for military families when they miss their loved ones, but now I know how much those who have who are currently serving have sacrificed or lost just to serve, protect, and support our country to keep others safe who can't protect themselves. Every time Veterans Day comes around, I message my brother saying thank you. Most of the other people in my life who have served our country I no longer see, and some have passed away from old age. But I still thank them silently, even though they know I never said it. I love my country, always have, and I always will.
Can we give one more hand for our amazing speakers? So we're extremely fortunate here at Clearview to have a number of amazing talent, and we're going to showcase one of our amazing singers from our vocal department. This is Norzakowski. She is going to sing God Bless the U.S.A. Wait, before she leaves, can we give one more huge hand to Carmen? One more huge hand. Our next piece with the Wind Ensemble is going to be a medley of service songs. When you hear, if you are either an active duty member of the Armed Forces branch, if you are retired from the Armed Forces Branch, or if you have family in the Armed Forces Branch, we ask that you please stand when you hear your service branch song played, and we can acknowledge you. So this is the Armed Forces salute. United States Army. United States Coast Guard. United States Marine Corps. United States Air Force. United States Navy. So we're going to hear from two more students. So first we're going to hear from another of our Patriot Pen winners, Aida, and we're also going to hear from Megan Milas, who's going to give us a reading of In Flanders Field.
Good morning, everyone. I am the first place winner at the branch for my VFW U.S.A. for the high school division. And like the other Patriot winners, I had a very similar prompt of, how are you showing patriotism and support for our country? No act of patriotism will ever... Hello? I'll restart there. No act of patriotism will ever surpass the selflessness and bravery it takes to fight in our country's armed forces. Every night, we close our eyes, taking comfort in the fact that noble men and women are out there defending America's virtues, beliefs, and citizens. Although this is an amazing way to demonstrate one's love for their country, it is not the only option. Before I express how I show support for my country through actions, it is crucial I first provide a literal definition for the word patriotism. In simplest terms, patriotism is love and devotion to one's country. How do you love your country, then? One of the ways for me to exemplify my devotion is by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. This sign of respect has been instilled in us since we were young by our teachers, role models, and families. While this gesture of removing one's hat and placing a hand over your heart may seem small, it represents a task that would not be possible if we did not have our own nation under God, indivisible. Similar to this, I participated in multiple events where I have sung the national anthem either alone or with Clearview Regional High School's vocal ensemble. During this time, I have often stared at the flag, realizing just how lucky I am to see the broad stripes and bright stars flat in the sky. There are so many other ways to show patriotism for one's country, but the final one I'm going to describe aims toward the respect and inclusion of others. The United States of America is a large, chaotic country full of individually minded people. We all have and are entitled to our own thoughts and opinions. However, we all understand and agree everyone deserves to be seen and heard equally. Every citizen or stranger should be loved and appreciated as family. It is my greatest belief that it is my mission to be the most patriotic by showing love and support to those around me. I make it a mission to uphold qualities of character such as respect, inclusion, as well as kindness. The U.S. was formed upon these virtues and along with blood, sweat, and tears of noble men and women who served for their future generations. Being patriotic is very important, but in its simplest form, it solidifies down to kindness. We see this every day from children holding the door for someone or providing assistance in the community are simple tasks that we do not always realize make a large difference to someone. The next time you're at a baseball game, remove your hat and place your hand on your heart. When you see someone on your errands, wave hello. No act is too small to honor our country. To those who are fighting or fought, thank you for protecting our country, so that I may honor it with love. God bless America, the land that I love.
Hi everyone, my name is Milas and I'm the student council president here at the Clearview Middle School. And today I will be reading the poem In Flanders Fields. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing, fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold high, if ye break faith with us who die. We shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. Thank you guys.
Can we give one more hand to all of our amazing speakers today? We are going to leave you with two additional musical selections today, I think, of the American spirit. The first is an amazing setting by a wonderful musician, Carmen of America the Beautiful. And the second is our national march with Stars and Stripes Forever. Thank you for coming out. Enjoy the music. we'll warn you. This one does involve some audience participation. I'll help you out. Ready? So, if you haven't noticed, and I'm sure you have, we have some amazing posters that have been done. I really think, I've been doing this for a while now. We've done this event for a while, and I think the posters are just an amazing addition that we have. These amazing students, amazing artists, some amazing things that happen here at Clearview. So I'm going to turn it over to our principal, our middle school principal, Ms. Kate Borkman, who is going to announce the winners of our poster contest.
How are we doing? Thank you everybody for coming today. We appreciate you all coming to the school and celebrating. We've got some amazing artists. If you guys take a look around. They did a great job, so if you can give them a round of applause. Thank you for taking go around and vote. So the students took a lot of time working on this, working for the weekends, and did some wonderful pieces of art. But here's the important thing, we got some winners. All right, so how about we call the winners? So the 7th grade boys, Where are they located? 7th grade boys. Over here. Back in the back, Jake. Our winner is Cole Demery. Come on down. Come on down, Cole. I know you're here. Congratulations. You can go stand next to your poster. You point it out for us. There you go. Go right over there. Bring that out.
Number 11?
Number 11?
Should you get 11, right? Or 12?
Number 11 or 12? 11. All right, nice job. For the 7th grade girls, so over here, we have Reim Johnson. Come on down, Reim. Number 10. For the 8th grade girls, we've got Yashmi Thacker. I would like to give it up to all the student workers around, by the way, who had to count all of these. So, thank you guys for putting that all together. And our 8th grade boys winner is Luke Heritage. You want to go stand near yours? Which number was that? Everybody wants to know what number. Oh, over here, Luke. Number 12? That's the girls. Oh, boys are. Thanks, guys. Yashi, what number was yours? What number? 30. Oh, we got a winner. That's right. We have some support over here. All right, let's give it up for them one more time.
Thank you once again for coming out. We asked, our student council has done brought some amazing food and some water. Right, you can go and observe our posters, entrepreneurs. Thank you again for coming out. We're going to leave you with one additional thing. We wanted to send you out with a little bit of music. Thank you all for coming out, and have a great rest of your day.